Hey there, adventurers, and welcome back to another episode of the Awkward Dungeon Master. This week and next week, we are going to run through some abbreviations, but for part one of this, we are going to tackle some of the basic ones. So the first few that I feel like get used a lot are for books. Really, the core 3 books that anyone's going to use if they are running this game. So, first off, PHB. That stands for the Player's Handbook. Pretty straightforward. Everyone's going to need the Player's Handbook at some time or another. People shorten it to PHB all the time. So, that is a very good one for you to know. And the second most used one is going to probably be the Dungeon Master's Guide or the DMG. I think you're probably noticing a pattern here. Anytime we're talking about the books, it's typically the first letter of each word of the title of the book. So that also goes for Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide, which is shortened to SCAG, or Xanathar's Guide to Everything, which you can see either way as XGE or XG lowercase te. Some people will leave in words like to and the, and they'll just make them lowercase. But also a lot of people will omit them and only do the larger words in the title of the book. The third one that you're going to see a lot, especially if you're a dungeon master online, is you're going to see MM, and that's just the monster manual. So I have that one here as well. All the things! So, MM is the monster manual. There is one other of the main books that I use all the time, which is VGM, or Volo's Guide to Monsters. So that one's one of my favorite ones to pull kind of fun and new monsters out of to use for my games. And it keeps the stack of books that I have on hand very small. Because obviously there are extra monsters, special monsters for all of the different books at various points. A few other key words as you are getting into this lovely hobby. You may see WotC online in some places. That is Wizards of the Coast, the company that owns the Dungeons & Dragons trademark and comes up with all of these lovely modules and things for 5th edition. So, WotC, Wizards of the Coast, pretty straightforward. You're going to see it pretty much everywhere. And if you are not familiar, which I'm guessing you probably are, but we're going to cover it anyway, just in case. TTRPG, which stands for Tabletop Role-Playing Game. And you will sometimes see this shortened to just RPG for role-playing games as well, but the tabletop specifies obviously here because there are some video games that are role-playing games as well. So, moving along. The last 2 things I want to cover are kind of some of the ways that you're going to find games to play in. The major one, which is the organized play from Dungeons & Dragons, is going to be shortened to AL, which is Adventurers League. And then you may also find things online that say FLGS, which is your friendly local gaming store. So, all the things. I'm a fucking weirdo, but it's fine. We're all a little weird. I'm told it's charming. I don't see it. Hopefully that covers some of the basic initialisms, abbreviations. Words are hard. I'm not an English major. It's fine. So hopefully that covers some of the basic stuff for you guys as you were getting into this lovely hobby. I clearly could have made about 5 to 8 videos just covering initialisms for different things, but I'm going to boil it down to some of the more basic ones for you. So hopefully you enjoyed this week's video and look forward to next week's where I talk about some of the ones that we use while we're actually playing the game. And until next time, keep it rolling, adventurers.